Hi, welcome back to our channel and back to the tutorial for DBMS. This tutorial we are going to use the MySQL. With the help of MySQL, we are going to deeply discuss and we can say it's very simple example for better understanding about the check constraints and later queries, how to work with the queries with one compiler online SQL tool also. At the end, we can get more idea about how to work with aggregate functions, trigger, stored procedure, and cursor point also. Here, we are going to use the create the two tables and we are going to check the constraint. Okay, we are going to use the check constraints and how it support for MySQL like that. In this tutorial, just we are creating a table called categories. In that categories, we are going to insert the primary key followed by where character. Then we are going to create a table called products. Then we are going to give the information like product name, category, price decimal, and necessity enum, and foreign case category ID, references followed by categories of category ID here. Then we are going to insert values. So as of you know, once you want to insert the value, how can you check it? You can use select star from the table name. So we are going to insert the values where we are giving category name values, food, electronics, and clothing. And we are going to insert the product name, category followed by price, necessity level, values, that is rice, like TV, shirt, laptop, bread, like that. So after giving this information, we are going to run online. So once execute online, it show the information. That is the initially the product table consists of a product ID 1 followed by rice and subsequently 1 price is 40 and need like that. At last it end with the bread like that. So here we are going to or the information. After that, we have to give select. Then we are going to use the check constraint. So before check constraint, we are going to what we are going to do is we have to additionally add the another row and column details here. So we are writing the code here that is query that is alter space table space products. Then add constraint check price check in bracket we are giving the condition price greater than 0 or not. Then add constraint check necessity level in where we are using the keyword in and writing the word need, want, and luxury. Then we are going to insert the products. Here, what we are going to do, we are going to use the constraint again saying if at all constraint successful, we'll get the answer here. If constraint not successful, that is violating, it never give any output here. So here we are going to insert the product information like book 320 need. Then again give the select star from the products. So we are going to check how we can use a check constraint in the products table. So already have how many five information there. We are going to add the another information with help of that one constraint that is book 3200 need. Let's execute the run the code again. Yeah. So successfully executed. So here look it here. So yes. So here with the help of this check constraints, I'm adding the data that is book 3200 need. These are successfully added here. So this how we can use check constraints in the existing table that is called product. Let's continue with the above table. We are going to use how can you use the aggregate function called count for count the number of rows and count some information and average and using the group A command. So if you want to use the count, you can write the query, select space, count of asterisk symbol as total products from products. So once you execute, it give the total product as a 6 here and next, there is an average price. So if you want to find the average price, you can write a simple query, select space average price as average price from products. Then it will give the information of average price. Again, I'm running the code here. Yeah. Then at last, you want to check the group by, you can write the query, select space, necessity level, comma, count as total from products group by necessity level. So once give like this, it gives the information of average price only. That is a group by information. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So there will be a network issue. Once you execute it properly, the online company will show the information like this. Yeah. So this is the way how you can use the aggregate functions like products, count, and average. Let's continue. How can you use SQL query, that is join, and another query called subquery. A query inside another query is called as subquery here. Let's how to write the join operation. So if you want to write the join operation, you can write the query, that is select space p dot product name, then c dot category name, followed by p dot price, then from product p, then join. You can use the keyword join, and category c on p dot category id is equal to c dot category id, semicolon. So if you give and execute, it will give the information like rice, food, and price, that exact information only. Then if you want to write the subquery, you can write the query, that is statement like select space product name comma price space from products where price greater than select average price from products here. Let's go and execute again. Yeah, successfully executed. So this is the way how you can use the subquery here. That is it will give the information about product name and price, exactly product name price only. This is a way how you can use the subquery. Let's continue view. Generally, view is a virtual table where the result based on the SQL query only. Moreover, it never save the data physically. It store the data dynamically, and whenever want, we can view the data with the help of select statement here. Let's can check the code for our query for how to create a view. So we can create a view called expensive product as select product name comma price, then from products where price greater than 1000. Then we can check out the result with the help of select star from the table name called, sorry, view name called expensive products. So once execute, it will give the information the product from the product, which product having more than price value is more than 10,000. So we are getting the information like TV followed by laptop. Is a simple way how we can use the view for view with SQL. Let's see the very simple example how you can create a function, that is the function is helpful to get the discount of 10% from the given product price. So here we're going to, where the user can create a function called get discount. We are writing the code price decimal of 10 comma 2. Here return decimal 10 comma 2 means this is a return function where helpful to print the values, and it's a parameter also here. Then determine is that this also one parameter need for writing the SQL query and PLSQL query, and begin is there where return price is 0.9. That means it will give the discount like that. And delimiter is there. The begin end delimiter is the structure of the PLSQL. You have to use it here. And how can execute the query? So if you want to execute the query, you can write the code called select space product name comma price followed by get discount price as discount price from keywords. Here as is the keyword, it should be in capital only. So once give the code, it will give the query. After execute the query, it will give the information like product of price is 40, then discount price is 16.00, and TV like that. At last end with the book to price is 200.00, and discount price is after discount of 10% paying, it's saying 180%. Let's continue for the trigger. Before going to write a code for trigger, we have to know what is trigger. Trigger is a generally a stored procedure concept where the results get based on the specific events or task only. It may be insert, update, or anything. And let's see the small example how can use the trigger here. Here you can write a code like that is create trigger after product. Sorry, you can write a code create space table product log into auto increments primary key, then product name as where character of 100, and followed by delimiter. Then we are continue the trigger here, that is create trigger after product insert, and after insert on products for each row begin insert into product log product name followed by values of new dot product name. So this is a simple trigger concept where we are using the details, where we are saving the details of product name, login ID, and necessity also. So we are going to insert the values. So with the help of the code like insert into products of product name followed by category ID comma price followed by necessity level, then values you can give like milk 1, followed by 50 and need like that. So how can you view the data? If you want to view the result for this trigger concept, you can write the code called select star from product log. So once execute the query, it give the information that is from the stored concept, procedure concept, it give the information. Yeah, yeah. It give the information, put in the information of log ID. For log ID is 1 and followed by product name is a milk. So if you want to strong in trigger, here now the syntax after now the syntax we can work with the trigger in very easy manner. Let's go and complete the session with a topic smart of cursor. Generally, cursor in SQL is a one where helpful to, that means you can say it's a data object helpful to handle the row based data. That means you can get the details row by row only. Thereby syntax there. And there are two types of cursors there. One is called implicit cursor, another called the explicit cursor here. Let's see the example. We'll get more clarity and understand better way. So if you want to work with cursor, you can write the code like this. Create procedure, show products of, begin, declare done, int default false, and we can give declare p name where character of 100. Then we can use the statement query declare cur space cursor for select the product name from products and declare continue here. Open cursor. So this is the way, and this example helpful to print or view the results one by one, not completely at a time, because there is the cursor here. And we can write the code like read loop, fetch cur into p name, and if done, then, and end if, at last you give the end loop also. Then, and close cursor, cur. So we are using the PLSQL. So generally, any PLSQL, you can write the code like that. The structure of the PLSQL is different. Whenever write the code, we have tried with deep begin, declare, and end and end slash also. So here, if you want to view this cursor, we can write the code called call. That means view the output call space show product of. So this simple way. So once execute it, what will happen? It will give the result like this. So again executing for understanding purpose. Yeah. If no error, it will give the, so it will print like this. So it will give the product information called rice, then TV, and followed by shirt, and followed by laptop, and followed by bread. So this is the way how you can simply use the cursor for the given procedure or any database work. Thank you.